You're listening to SoapDirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your weekly promo breakdown. I'm going to tell you what's happening in the promo, tell you the spoilers tied to it, and what day of the week each scene from the promo is going to happen. And at the very end of this video, I'm actually going to show you this hot new Days of Our Lives promo. This is one of my favorite ones I've seen this season. We've got secrets coming out about Konstantin, about Sloan, about Alex and Theresa. Things are about to get so messy. And then there's a little sad part of it about Johnny and Chanel. Let's dive into this. But if you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates and spoilers for Days of Our Lives. The title of this week's promo video is The Jig is Up. And there's a few voiceovers for each section. I'm just going to tell you what they are. And the first one is Maggie Knows. So the spoilers for Maggie this week, Tuesday, May 7th, Marlena and John come up with a plan to deal with Konstantin, and they tell Steve. That's important. I'll tell you why in a second. Thursday, May 9th, Maggie finally gets the truth about Konstantin, and she is not happy, but he keeps pressing forward on this marriage concept, and he tries to get Sarah on his side to carry out his con. So Maggie in the promo says about Konstantin, he has messed with the wrong redhead. She's angry, understandably. And Marlena says to Maggie, we have a plan. And Steve asks, are you in? And I think she is going to be in. And if you'll recall this past week, Konstantin had the pawn break into the safe and steal the prenup. So I'm very curious how he gets busted. Like if he doesn't shred it or throw it in the fireplace, does he get busted with it? I'm really, really excited about that. So it looks like this scene from the promo is going to take place on Thursday and possibly on Friday. Hopefully, we're going to see the last of Konstantin very soon, but we'll wait and see. I've heard some rumors about casting of his daughter Katerina, which means he would probably stick around. We'll find out. This next one, super, super excited. I know you guys are probably excited as well. This next one, the voiceover says, EJ knows. So you saw the beginning of this on Friday with Sloan and EJ. You know, EJ wants to snatch the baby out of her arms, walk out the door with it. He thinks, oh, that's my kid. The spoilers for Monday, May 6th say Sloan shocks EJ when she says Jude is Eric and Nicole's baby. And then on Tuesday, the 7th, Sloan gives Melinda Trask an update on how it went with EJ and her efforts to keep them in the clear. Wednesday, the 8th, Eric and Nicole get closer working together. And Friday, the 10th, Eric gets Sloan a special Mother's Day gift. Our leaker gave me some info saying that Sloan is out soon. We know Nicole is gone by July. And the leaker said Vaughn is done in episodes airing in December by then, that he is done filming. So the big question is who winds up with Jude, because Holly is going to stay in town. That's confirmed with her grandma. And we know for sure that Ashley Pazimas is sticking around after Ari Zucker leaves. So I just wonder if Nicole's going to take Jude and leave, and maybe Eric follows later. So the scene from the promo, Sloan is saying to EJ, Eric is the biological father. And there's a montage of clips of Eric smiling while Nicole holds and plays with Jude. Then we've got a little scene of EJ on the phone, just in a rage, saying, I want those DNA results as soon as possible. So I wonder if Sloan gives him something of Jude's to test his DNA against. I wonder if she also provides him a sample of Eric's, like Eric's toothbrush or hairbrush or something. Based on the spoilers, this definitely happens after Monday. It may happen late in the episode on Monday, but I wonder if it's going to be later in the week. I do wonder if Days forgot that EJ has some DNA test results in the safe that are quite accurate. He may not believe them. You know, maybe he does think that Sloan left doctored ones when she accidentally left the real one. I'm guessing this could happen on Wednesday, the scene with him raging about the DNA test results, because EJ has other scenes midweek with his son, Johnny. The next segment, this is really juicy, says Alex is gonna know. Spoilers for Alex this week. Tuesday, May 7th, Maggie tells Xander, Sarah, and Konstantin that Victor's will was probated. I'm telling you this even though Alex's name isn't on it because it's very relevant. So Victor's will is all sorted. It's officially and legally settled. That means the money can be doled out. That same day, Theresa worries that Kristen is going to steal her cash cow, Alex, from her. And also that same day, Kristen throws Alex in Brady's face to make him jealous. So in the promo, we have a shot of Konstantin staring at Victor's portrait above the fireplace. And Alex says to Xander, Victor's will has finally cleared probate. Theresa says to Alex at their little apartment, we're going to be set for life. And then corrects herself and says, I mean, you're going to be set for life. What a big Freudian slip. And you can tell by the look on Alex's face, he definitely heard what she said. So just based on the probate spoiler on Tuesday, this scene should happen Tuesday, but it could be later in the week. All right, the fourth and final part of this video is sad and scary. The voiceover says, for one couple, the worst part is not knowing. Spoilers for Monday, May 6th, we have Johnny and Chanel considering their options about this high-risk pregnancy. And that same day, Paulina is devastated that she exposed Chanel's baby to radiation. Wednesday, May 8th, Johnny talks to EJ about the issues with Chanel's pregnancy and the radiation exposure. Friday, May 10th, Paulina is very upset about Chanel and she runs into Julie the same day that Chanel asks Johnny if he wants to risk it or terminate the pregnancy. So in the promo, we have Johnny just devastated. He is in tears. He's talking to his dad, EJ, and he says, our baby could have serious birth defects. And then there are some black and white shots of Johnny and Chanel sitting in their bedroom at the mansion, looking very upset, Johnny wiping her tears, and then later Chanel in a hospital gown in a medical office. So then there's a scene of Paulina bawling to Abe saying, what have I done? And then EJ saying to Johnny, this is just too risky. You can't have this baby. So these scenes with Johnny and EJ happen on Wednesday. The Paulina crying scene is on Monday. And clearly by the end of the week, Chanel and Johnny are thinking about terminating this pregnancy. It wouldn't be the first pregnancy terminated on days. I mean, they've had plenty. Most recently was Jada when there was nothing wrong with her pregnancy other than she didn't want a baby and she and Eric had broken up. Remember, Eric was completely devastated and then he went from there to impregnating Sloan, who then miscarried the baby. So they don't have any problem terminating pregnancies on this soap, and it may in fact happen with Chanel and Johnny. It is very high risk, and I think Kayla told them this past week that they wouldn't really know until late in the pregnancy or even until the baby is born if the radiation had caused some sort of birth defect. So this is very sketchy stuff. I predicted this. I said this when she first had the radioactive procedure and went out in the snowplow. I even said it before the snowplow incident that I thought she was going to expose Chanel and we'd find out Chanel was pregnant, and it's all happening, but it's very sad and upsetting. So I'm glad my prediction was right, but I'm very sad about how this is going. Drop your comments below. Hang on one second. I'm about to show you the new promo. Be sure and come back. We're here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. Subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what you think. Buckle up. Here's that brand new Days of Our Lives promo.
He has messed with the wrong redhead.
Maggie knows.
We have a plan.
Are you in?
EJ knows.
Eric is the biological father.
I want those DNA results as soon as possible!
Alex is gonna know.
Victor's will is finally cleared probate.
We're gonna be set for life. I mean, you're gonna be set for life.
But for one couple,
Our baby could have serious birth defects.
the worst part
What have I done?
is not knowing.
This is just too risky. You can't have this baby.